Okay, I have a game for you. Who do you think is the greatest singer? Aretha Franklin, David Bowie, or Beyonce? Or who do you think is the greatest TV presenter? Marshall from Paw Patrol, Peppa Pig, or Dougie? What about the greatest scientist? Timothy Berners-Lee, who invented the internet? Albert Einstein, who won a Nobel Prize for all of his work in physics? Ada Lovelace, who was one of the first computer programmers? Or Tu Youyou, a chemist who discovered chemicals that could be used to treat malaria, saving millions of lives? What about one for the adults? Who do you think is the greatest radio presenter? I've been listening to the radio a lot recently. Jeremy Vine, Zoe Ball, or Terry Wogan? And what about the greatest superhero? Superman, Black Panther, or Wonder Woman? In the Bible passage that we were reading, who was it that was arguing about how to be great? Have a look in verse 37 and 41. In verse 37, James and John ask Jesus to have the best seats at the best party ever. And then, in verse 41, all the other disciples get really annoyed because they want to be great too. But how do you measure the greatness of a disciple of Jesus? The cleverest? The tallest? The one that catches the most fish? And what does Jesus say about being a great disciple? In verses 43 to 44, he says, anyone who wants to be great must be the servant of all. What does that mean, to be the servant? Do you have to scrub the floors and do all the laundry? Maybe. I think it's more than that. It's putting other people first. At the moment, we might be doing a lot of things that we don't really like. We're not really able to cuddle many people. We can't see our friends. We're indoors a lot. Maybe the food that we usually eat isn't available at the moment. But we're doing it to look after other people. Have a think about how else you might serve others. But you know what? All us adults, we know that it's not that easy and that we put ourselves first a lot. But even when we fail, Jesus is the one who perfectly loves and serves. Verse 45, we see that he goes to the cross to die to serve others. That's you and me, if we ask him to forgive us, and if we want to be his friend and his disciple.